All right, let's cut across now. Joining me is one of the man of the moments. There are three where Punjab is concerned for the Aam Aadmi Party: Arvind Kejriwal, Bhagwant Mann and Raghav Chadha. Raghav Chadha, lakh vadaiyan for this spectacular win.
Thank you ji. तो ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਖ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਮੇਰੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ.
Now we're going to only talk in Punjabi, Raghav.
Yeah, you want to interview me in Punjabi? You can.
I wish my Punjabi was as good as yours. But Raghav, you know, it is a spectacular win. You know, it's historic by every sense of the word. Right now, the numbers that I'm looking at are 92 for the Aam Aadmi Party. A lot of credit, yes, to your cadre, all of it to Punjab. मतलब झाड़ू फेर दिया उन्होंने, अब तो नंबर आपका है, उन्होंने तो अपना काम कर दिया है. इतनी लंबी लिस्ट है आपके प्रोमिसेस की.
सिर्फ झाड़ू ही नहीं फेरा, झाड़ू के साथ साथ पोछा भी लगा दिया और वैक्यूम क्लीनर भी चला दिया और सभी कुछ साफ कर दिया. एंड today's victory is nothing short of a chamatkar. Of course, we were expecting this. This is very much on expected lines. But what the people of Punjab have done today is just mind-blowing. You know, ordinary people belonging to ordinary households have defeated, you know, the mightiest of politicians of Punjab. And, you know, from Prakash Singh Badal Saab to Sukhbir Singh Badal to Captain Amrinder Saab, each one of them have lost the election. And the common man has won. We are truly humbled that such a big responsibility has been given to the Aam Aadmi Party, has been bestowed upon my elder brother, Shri Bhagwant Mann Saab. And the credit for this entire victory, of course, goes to the people of Punjab for choosing us, for reposing faith in us and rejecting these traditional political parties, these traditional politicians, and secondly to the cadre of the Aam Aadmi Party that worked day and night. You know, we lost the 2017 election and we know what defeat feels like. We were hoping to win, we couldn't win. And we worked very hard over the last 5 years, and in particular, the last 1.5 to 2 years. We've put our blood, sweat, tears and toil into this. And today, you know, the volunteers of the Aam Aadmi Party, which are the real backbone of the Aam Aadmi Party, are the ones who must be credited with this. People of Punjab have embraced the jodi of Bhagwant Mann Saab and Arvind Kejriwal ji.
You know, the victory is sweeter when it comes as slowly, Raghav. You know, you've learned from the lessons of 2017, and the victory you've delivered, I would reckon, is as big as your 2015 victory in Delhi. I would keep it at par with that. What happened in Delhi, you've done it on a national stage. You know, for somebody who's looked. But the question I want to ask you, Raghav, is now the onus is on you. What you asked the people of Punjab, they have delivered. You have a list, a host of promises, you know, to come good on. And the excuse which has been there, you know, you would say it's relative, is the fact that you can't now blame the center. You have a full-fledged state with you.
No, absolutely. Victory is not just sweet. Victory is sweetest because we've seen defeat before. That was the point that I was trying to make. And yes, we have a lot of responsibility. I am mildly kind of sort of worried also that such huge expectations and responsibility has been bestowed upon us. But I'm at the you know, in the very same breath, permit me to say that we're very sure that the government led by Shri Bhagwant Mann will be a pro-people government. It will be a government that will work for everyone, including those who didn't vote for us. It will be a vendetta-free government, and it will be a government which will transform Udta Punjab to Uthta Punjab, make it Khushhal Punjab, Rangla Punjab. That's the dream. That's the focus. That's the mission of the Aam Aadmi Party.
All right, you know, Raghav, because, you know, this victory, yes, belongs to the people of Punjab. It belongs to Bhagwant Mann. You know, your chief ministerial face, it belongs to Arvind Kejriwal. It also belongs to you. You've been in Punjab over the course of the last year and a half. You know, this is your hard work as well. And you know, it should be given, you know, where credit is due. But I want to ask you, between Deputy CM, and I'm going to ask you this question, or a Rajya Sabha representative of Punjab, और a super CM, अब एक तीसरा और सुनने में आया. इनमें से which are the three that Raghav Chadha is going to be?
None of the above. I often say this about myself. There's a saying in Punjabi which is perfectly applicable to me and my role, which is Lallu Kaballiyan Rab Siddhiyan Paave. I am an ordinary person, like all of you. I come from an ordinary household. All of us have worked very, very hard, and it is not my hard work alone. It's the hard work of lakhs and lakhs of volunteers of the Aam Aadmi Party and my leader, who is the chief political strategist, Mr. Kejriwal. And party had given me a responsibility to make sure that we fight a good battle and win the battle in Punjab. I've done my responsibility to the best of my abilities with the limited abilities that I have. And I do hope that the Aam Aadmi Party runs a pro-people government in the state of Punjab. I'm not going to respond to all this speculation. My
So
role,
are you packing? Okay, let me ask you this. Is
Punjab,
Raghav Chadha going to be back in Delhi, or is he going to stay put in Punjab?
No, I have been given responsibilities by my leader and by the people of Delhi. I have responsibilities towards my constituency, and whatever role my party has given to me, I will honor that role to the best of my abilities.
All right, okay. Today when we heard Arvind Kejriwal, we've heard you also yesterday, when the exit poll was there, where it's a very clear national path now for the Aam Aadmi Party. If I'm not wrong, you're already planning for Gujarat, Himachal. There is a national role, that's very clear. The language around Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, has also changed. I've just got an invite from the Aam Aadmi Party because I cover the party, and now the name from Arvind Kejriwal is Aam Aadmi Party Supremo invites you.
So, look, today's results have a very important significance, and its significance is that today the Aam Aadmi Party has arrived at the national stage. We're a force to reckon with now at the national level. Mr. Kejriwal, in my view, is going to be the principal challenger to the BJP in the coming days, and Aam Aadmi Party is going to be the national and the natural replacement of the Congress Party. I feel that Aam Aadmi Party is perhaps the fastest growing political party in the history of independent India. If you rewind back to the days of the BJP, when the BJP came into existence, it was born out of what we used to call as Jan Sangh. Jan Sangh had its own paraphernalia and its machinery, and it's from there that the BJP was created. BJP had the backing of the Jan Sangh, and yet it took the BJP almost a decade to win its first state. And here you have the Aam Aadmi Party, less than a party, a startup done by political novices, like common people like us, headed by a guy who's an IIT engineer, who's an income tax officer, who left his job and started this political experiment. He is today running a government in 2 states now, one Punjab, the second Delhi. So therefore, I feel AAP is the fastest growing political force in this country after independent India, in the history of independent India. And I do feel that people of this country, from Kashmir to Kerala, from Guwahati to Gujarat, want to experience the Kejriwal model of governance.
Raghav, you said that Arvind Kejriwal, as per you, as per your party, clearly is going to be the natural contender and is going to occupy the space of the Congress where your party is concerned to the BJP. But there are many contenders for that space, the likes of, West Bengal, the likes of Didi.
Look, it's the people who create leaders, who choose leaders. I feel that for, an upright, I genuinely feel that it's time now for an upright experiment, political experiment like the Aam Aadmi Party, to capture the national imagination, which is here, and also capture the national political space. And I don't wish to comment on other leaders. Today is not the day to comment on others. All I can say is that in my life, my goal, my objective, my dream in life is to see my leader as the Prime Minister.
Well, the language, has changed, and understandably it will. You know, Raghav, I wish you well. There's a lot of hard work that you've put in. But do tell us, when can we see the cabinet formation? Is there going to be a massive, a show of strength where your party is concerned? What are we witnessing in the days to come in terms of celebrations? Because this is a celebration of the people's mandate.
No, absolutely. You will see the swearing-in ceremony very, very soon. You will also see a celebratory roadshow very, very soon. The dates and the details of that will be announced shortly. We are in the process of finalizing it and planning it, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. The cabinet formation is something that's the prerogative of the Chief Minister. Mr. Bhagwant Mann is the Chief Ministerial designate now. He is going to become the next Chief Minister of Punjab, and I'm pretty sure my elder brother, Mr. Mann, will choose, his ministers very, very wisely, and and constitute a cabinet that will represent Punjab, represent the aspiration and dreams of Punjab, and will work towards fulfilling the expectations that the people of Punjab have bestowed upon us. And I would just want to thank the Almighty God. आज भाई गुरु जी ने अपना मेहर वाला हाथ हम सब पे रखा है, हम सबको एक बहुत बड़ा मौका दिया है. I just pray to God that God blesses us with
Raghav,
all the
it's been
and wisdom.
To say it, it's been a very, very long night if you're getting into prose, especially for you, where your party is concerned. So what are the plans tonight? What is Raghav Chadha going to do tonight? Put his feet up, have a drink, or dig into some butter chicken and say, ho gaya, chak de fatte.
I'm going to celebrate with my party volunteers and workers. A lot of our candidates who have won are calling us non-stop. They're coming towards Chandigarh. I am in Chandigarh. I am at the party headquarters, and they're coming to celebrate with me. I'm going to celebrate with them, eat a lot of mithai, maybe shake a leg with them, and all the tiredness that we had for almost 1.5 years of this campaign goes away immediately once you see, your party workers celebrating, your cadre celebrating, your workers, being ecstatic with joy. So as I said, victory is not just sweet, it is sweetest today. And we are truly humbled with such a huge mandate.
A bigger win, Raghav, than what 2015 was in Delhi, or would you rate it at the same par?
Look, each election victory has a different meaning, a different feel attached to it. It would be unfair to compare what happened in Delhi to Punjab. But all I can say is that in Delhi, we were not in administration. We were newcomers. We were considered to be outsiders. And we made a mark in Delhi. Our journey started from Delhi, and a model of governance, the Kejriwal model of governance, was born in Delhi. We've got that model now in Punjab, which has been accepted by the people of Punjab, and which will be ratified by the people of Punjab in the days and months to come. So I think both election victories are somewhat different, and it would be unfair to compare. But yes, the one thing that an election as beautiful as this teaches us, and I don't say this as somebody who's been leading the campaign for the party in Punjab, but as a political sort of student of political science, or as a political analyst, that democracy is just so beautiful. Now you see that people of Punjab have defeated the stalwarts, those who have ruled the state of Punjab and perhaps even ruined the state of Punjab all these years, from Prakash Singh Badal to Bikram Singh Majithia, from Sukhbir Singh Badal to Raja Vading. I mean, all these people, Damsot Singh Sidhu, Charanjit Singh Channi has lost from both the states, and Mr. Kejriwal on a piece of paper wrote this and gave it to you in his in the interview that you did with him. I mean, all that has come true. All that has come true today. So it shows that the will of the people is supreme in democracy. And no politician, nobody should forget this. We should not get arrogant. We should not get overconfident, because the people are watching us. The will of the people is supreme.
All right. Well, let your hair down at least tonight. And congratulations once again for this spectacular win, Raghav. Thank you there. And we'll hopefully see you finally do the Bhangra. You've not done it till now, but soon enough. Thank you there. A big congratulations, Raghav. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's cut across right now.